Today, I want to speak to the agent who feels like they're not wired the right way to succeed in this business. You don't have to be the loudest, flashiest, or most aggressive to win. You weren't created to fit a mold. You were created on purpose with a specific wiring and mission. When you try to mimic someone else's path, you miss the one that God laid out for you. The real win is alignment, living and working in the gifts that God gave you, not someone else. We know that in 1 Corinthians chapter 12, it talks about each piece of the body, that we each were given unique skills and giftings, that the ear is not the mouth, that the mouth is not the hand, that the hand is not the foot. And yet in our industry, we are told that there's one way to success, and it's to look like everyone else. That's a myth. There's a myth of the top producer personality. Success isn't reserved for the extrovert or the hustler. It's available to the faithful, the consistent, the servant-hearted. Now, if you want to know the signs, if you're building out a comparison, not conviction, you constantly feel behind. You second guess your own voice. You're exhausted, try to be someone else. God's way is always customized. It is never copy and paste. He didn't create you as a clone of others. He calls you to steward your specific assignment with your specific gifts. You don't need to be like somebody else. In fact, you can't be like everybody else. Ephesians 2:10 says, we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. Your preparation, the works he has called you to do, are different than the works he has called me to do. We don't have to be like everyone else. In fact, we shouldn't be like everyone else. You just have to be faithful with what he gave you. And I spent too long trying to copy other agents. I hired a coach who told me that I needed to get on the phone and cold call and door knock. I had my business slowing down one day, and those who have listened, I built my entire business on referral, but I remember the day I almost bought Zillow leads thinking, if that's what's working for everyone, I just need to be that too. But when I finally leaned into my strengths, the ones the Lord specifically gave me, that's when momentum came. You can't be someone else. Faithfulness looks like being exactly who the Lord called you to be and pursuing excellence in that. If this episode gave you a breath of freedom, subscribe to the Faithful Agent podcast, leave a 5-star review, share this episode with a friend, and listen to the full-length episode I did titled, You're Not Broken, You're Built Different. The link is in the show notes. And I want to end with this question. Are you building your business to reflect your giftings or someone else's highlight reel? I love you. I will see you next time.